welcome to the Orange Blossom Opera. At this time, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and pagers, and as you know, flash photography and video recording is not allowed. We also ask that you please remove all caps and hats so the people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed, and please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch a bandit run. Go down on the pedal, and never mind them brakes. Let it all hang out, cause we got a run to make. The boys are thirsty in Atlanta, and there's beer in Texarkana. We'll bring it back no matter what it takes. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch a bandit run. Up and truck it. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch a bandit run. Old Smokey's got his ears on, he's hot on your trail. He ain't gonna rest till you're in jail. Well, you gotta dodge him, you gotta duck him, you gotta keep that diesel trucking. Just put that hammer down and give it hell. Eastbound and down, load it up and truck it. We gonna do what they say can be done. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I'm eastbound, just watch your bandit, watch us again. Welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry. We are the Orange Blossom Opry Band. And how many of you folks, just by show of hand, have no idea where you are? Very good. How many of you are here with someone you shouldn't be here with? And how many of you all are late? Show of hands back there. All right. Actually, watch those two girls in the green. I'm sure they're not supposed to be in here, so we may want to get some security going. Actually, how many folks are at the Orange Blossom Opry for the first time? This is your very first time. Holy macaroni! Well, where the heck you all been? We've been here for 20 years. Where? Ohio? All right. Want to do that game? Michigan. All right. We can't play that game. We'll be here all night. All right. Well, anyway, for all of you new folks that are here, thank you for coming out to the Orange Blossom Opry. I'll tell you real quickly what happens at the Orange Blossom Opry. On Thursday nights, we have what's called a showcase. And what that means is if you are a singer and you like to come up and play with our band, talk to somebody here and we'll see about getting you on the show, because every Thursday night we have a lot of local talent and a lot of folks get up here and sing and they're really good. And we play, that's Thursday night. On Friday night, it's usually just the Orange Blossom Opry band, but starting next week, we're going to start our Christmas shows. And our Christmas shows, if you'd like to come to one of our Christmas shows, there's one left. They're all sold out except for December 11th, I believe that is. On December 11th, there are still tickets for the 7 o'clock show that night, and you can get those on the break if you want. Let's see, what else? And then on Saturday, we have all of our regular talent that comes in from all over the country. And we come out here first, and we play for 4 or 5 hours, and then... take a break, and then away we go. Before we get started, I'd like to introduce all of these knuckleheads to you up here, because it's taken a lot to get these guys together. Starting down there on my left, if you look at that gentleman right there from a distance, he doesn't look like much, but let me tell you about what's up close with this guy. He's a very talented young man. He plays several different instruments. He plays drums, guitar, bass, and he's probably one of the best accordion players I've ever heard. He was in a polka band for years in his hometown of Illinois. Yeah, polka. He does the polka.
That's not polka, is it?
Now he's doing what the even up. Yeah, somebody sent us all cowbells. Every guy in the band got a cowbell. There's an inside joke. If you come on Friday nights, we've been playing this cowbell song where Dougie literally steals the show. Now somebody's sending us cowbells. So who sent them, thank you very much. Anyway, say hello to our pal, who's also a tour manager, bus driver, everything, all of that. Say hello to Kevin Kingston, everybody. The gentleman who is seated right here next to me is from the great state of Iowa. And there he goes. He has his own cowbell following. This whole cowbell thing started with him. He sings a fine song and plays many, many different instruments. And every instrument he plays better than most people I know who play only that instrument. Please say hello on 3. 1, 2, 3. That's Doug Stock, everybody. The gentleman behind me is the only Floridian in the band. He's from the great state of Florida, down around Plant City, which is, there we go. Yeah. Y'all from Plant City? Huh?
Did you say Polk City?
So you folks really have no idea where you are, right? No, well, he's from Plant City, and if you look up in Google, and you Google Pretty Boy Club, CEO Todd Bowers back there. Say hello to our drummer. The Pretty Boy, that's Todd Bowers and our pal. The gentleman back here is from the great state of Texas via the great state of Georgia. He plays a mighty fine guitar. You guys yell at anything, right? Right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, he's from Nebraska. Nobody's from Nebraska, are they? Huh? You guys are all on it there. I don't know. He's our lead guitar player. Say hello to Mickey Adams, everybody. Those of you who are our regulars know that we are a man down. Dustin Jenkins has stayed up in the Ohio area where he hangs out for a little extra longer for Thanksgiving. This gentleman here toured many years with a guy named Ty Herndon. He was also currently in a band, Janie Fricke's band. He's from the great state of Texas, and he's filling in this weekend. Say hello to Chris Cockburn, everybody.
Thank you.
And let's see, let me get the rest of these guys out of the way. Our sound man tonight and every evening is from the great state of Tennessee, twice Grammy nominated for his work with Dolly Parton. There he is right there. Twice Grammy nominated. There he is right there. Say hello to our pal Nathan Smith. Are we back to where we're supposed to be with everybody else? Back there? We are confused. Up on the, who does all the video work, but there she is. She does all the video work for us, takes all the photos, and does a fine job. She's from an easy state to remember, because when you think of states, sometimes you think about football, right? And because you think of Michigan, football, right? Nebraska, right? Football. Ohio. She loves us. Say hello to Karen up there, everybody. And our light guy doing a fine job this evening and every evening is also from the great state of Pennsylvania. Say hello to Fast Eddie. I got to get this done and then we'll play a little music. Where's Bob Tucker? Bob, are you here? Where are you, sir? Where is he?
Right down front.
Was that you right there in the front?
Shaking his head
gosh.
no.
Oh, is that his phone? All right. Timothy Stockman, sitting in section 2 in the back. Where are you, Timothy? There he is. You got some great seats back there. All the way in the back. He's the guy, you sent us the cowbells, you did? That's very kind of you, sir. He sent every guy in the band the cowbell. What does it look like? Somebody, Kevin, you have one? There it is right there. We all now have our own cowbells. Well, thank you, Timothy.
Well,
that was
mine's bigger.
Yeah, but we got power in numbers.
Yeah, that's right. We outnumber you. Thank you, Timothy. Very kind of you, sir. Bob Tucker, that's you right here in the front? Yeah, you are? Yeah, you know who you are, right? All right, well, Bob is the owner of Miss Daisy's Flower Shop. Is that correct? And have you got some of your folks here from Miss Daisy's? Where's the folks from Miss Daisy? Get your hands up, girls. There you are.
Flower children.
All right. Well, is this the first time you've been here? Or you been here before? You've been here once before, but they asked you to leave? What? No. Thank you for coming, sir. We appreciate you all coming. All right, one last question, and we'll get started. I need to see by a show of hands. Now, put them up there and hold them up. Don't be ashamed when I ask you this question. Get them up there proud, okay? How many people in here believe in Santa Claus? Hands up right now, all the way up, and hold them up. All right. Now, those of you with your hands down, shame on you. What the hell's the matter with you people? You don't believe in Santa? Here's what happens. When you quit believing in Santa Claus, he quits coming, right? As long as you keep believing, because every year I call my mom. Hey, Mom, 60 years old. When's Santa Claus coming? Hush, over there. So there's a little story about Santa Claus that might be happening, it may not, but here's a little song about it. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looks a lot like him. That's not the way I had him pictured. Santa was much too thin. Well, he didn't come down the chimney, so my mama must have let him in. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or my daddy looks a lot like him. Well, they thought I was upstairs sleeping. They thought I was tucked in bed. Yeah, they didn't know I was a-peeping, and I heard every word that they said. Well, Santa put his arms around Mama, and my mama put her arms around him. So if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, well, I'm gonna tell on them. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looks a lot like him. That's not the way I had him pictured. Santa was much too thin. Well, he didn't come down the chimney, so my mama must have let him in. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or my daddy looks a lot like him. I didn't see Prancer or Vixen. I didn't hear the sleigh bells ring. I didn't see the red-nosed reindeer like they show on the TV screen. But he sure left a lot of presents, so Santa Claus he must have been. But if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, my daddy looks a lot like him. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or Daddy looks a lot like him. That's not the way I had him pictured. Santa was much too thin. Well, he didn't come down the chimney, so my mama must have let him in. Well, Santa looks a lot like Daddy, or my daddy looks a lot like him. So if Santa Claus ain't Daddy, my daddy looks a lot like him. Yeah! All right. Well, there you go. That's a little story. I'm not saying that's what's going on. I'm just saying maybe so. You ready over there, Hoss?
I've seen a lot of places, I've been around the world. I've seen some pretty faces, been with some beautiful girls. Well, after all I've witnessed, one thing still amazes me. Just like a miracle, you'd have to see to believe. Well, God bless Texas with his own hands, brought down angels from the promised land. They gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. I've been sent to spread the message. Oh, God bless Texas. The first evening sunshine, then by the waters deep. Then he gave us moonlight for all the world to see. Well, everybody knows that the Lord works in mysterious ways. He took a rest, man, on the very next day. God bless Texas with his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land and gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. I've been sent to spread the message. Oh, now God bless Texas. Texas, his own hand, brought down angels from the promised land, gave them a place where they could dance. If you want to see heaven, brother, here's your chance. I've been sent to spread the message. Oh, well, God bless Texas. I've been sent to spread the message. Oh, God bless Texas. I've been sent to spread the message. Oh, well, God bless Texas. Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
Hey, I was reading this thing about seniors, since I'm fixing to be one.
Fixing to be.
They said that every day you should get down on the floor and get back up 5 times a day.
I do that when I'm drinking.
I've been practicing that.
So what's that do for you?
All right, shall we roll on?
Yeah.
Have I got the right song?
Yeah. Ever since the days of old, in the search for wealth untold, we dig for silver and for gold, and leave the empty homes. And way down south in the Everglades, where the salt water grows and the tall grass blades, eagles fly and they ought to play in the land of the Seminole. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. calling to you like a long lost friend, 'cause I know who you are. Blow, blow across the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminoles, alligator and the gar. Progress came and took its toll, and in the name of flood control, made their plans and they drained the land. Now the blades are going dry. Last time I walked in a swamp, set up on a cypress stump. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. So blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, 'cause I know who you are. Blow, blow across the Okeechobee, all the way up to Micanopy. Blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligator and the gar.
Kevin Kingston, everybody.
Well, standing 9 market time, waiting on the welfare dime. They came by John, and an old man 6-suit hurries by, catches the poor old lady's eyes, and just for fun he says, get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Don't you believe it? Well, hey, little boy, you can't go where the others go. You don't look like they do. Hey, old man, how can you stand a little way? Did you really think about it before you change your rules? That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Don't you believe? the Lord, though it only goes so far. Life don't change in another's mind when all you see in a high time is a line on a cupboard bar. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Thank you.
Comfort, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you know who sang that song? Takers Anywhere. Where? Who? Johnny Lee. Johnny Cash. No. But that's okay. See if you can guess. Here's an easier one. The next song. We'll see. All right?
Hey,
ready?
before we go any further,
Yeah.
how about a hand for Bobby Randall up front of the Orange Blossom Opry Band, right here every night?
Why would we do that?
Our fearless leader, because former member of Sawyer Brown, former member of Confederate Railroad, and he's been fired from just about every country band in Nashville.
All the big ones. All right, smart Alec.
Hey, did you ever play for Willie?
I did not.
If you had not have fallen, then I would not have found you. An angel flying too close to the ground. And I patched up your broken wing. And I hung around a while, trying to keep your spirits up and your fever down. And I knew someday that you would fly away. Love's the greatest healer to be found. Oh, leave me if you need to, and I will still remember an angel flying too close to the ground.
So fly on, past the speed of sound. But I'd rather see you up than see you down. Oh, leave me if you need to. And I will still remember an angel flying too close to the ground. Leave me if you need to, and I will still remember an angel flying too close to the ground.
Mickey Adams, everybody.
Yeah, keep your hands together.
More cowbell.
We all got them.
I'm thinking I need these guys to sing on this song. You guys, you got your voices warmed up? Should we do some exercises or something so you can
They're ready.
me, my, mo, moo?
Give me money, mo.
Okay. All right, you'll know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe that never would, but now I look at the night and it don't seem so lonely. We fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurting runs off my shoulders. How can I hurt when holding you? Warm, touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, good times never seem so good. I've been inclined to believe they never would. Oh, no, no.
so good. Sweet Caroline, I believe that never would. Oh, no, no, no.
Doug Stock, everybody.
You guys were great.
So I heard the bump, bump, bum. You know, that wasn't in the record. Does anybody have any idea where that came from? What's y'all's theory on that? All at the same time. Ready, go.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I heard it was made up by a bunch of drunks at a Lions game in Michigan. And if you're from Michigan, familiar with the Lions, it wasn't at a game they won. Because that just doesn't happen, right? All right, hey, there are 71 people here from the Family Motor Coach chapter. Where are you folks? Holy cow. Y'all live in the same coach? Boy, there's a reality show right there. Yeah, where are y'all from? All over the place?
Wow. I don't think they're doing very good financially, though,
Yeah.
because they're chapter 11.
Yeah, they are. It says chapter 11 over there. Actually, that's 2 exclamation
Oh, it's 2
points.
exclamation marks. Okay.
Well, welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry, all you folks traveling around. So y'all just travel around the country and play and all that stuff? So you thought that was going to go out there, didn't you? I had that figured. Well, welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry. Thank you so much. We're going to do a, I don't know, we're going to do 8, 12 more songs, and then a couple more songs and we're done.
Well, baby, close that suitcase you've been packing. Just sit down and talk with me a while. I know you tried to tell me what was lacking. I guess I must have missed it by now. This time, girl, I swear to you I'll listen. Just help me understand where I went wrong. It's hard to find myself in this position. I'm scared that I'll go crazy once you're gone. Help me hold on to what we had. Once our love was strong, it can't be again. You said it takes two to make love last. You were right all along, so help me hold on. What have I gotta do to make it better? What have I gotta do to make you see? Even though I promised you forever, I never knew how long that would be. I realized I took your love for granted, but I learned that love worth having don't come free. I'll pay any price it takes to keep you satisfied and staying here with me. Help me hold on what we had. Once our love was strong, it can't be again. You said it takes two to make love last. You were right all along, so help me hold on. Help me hold on to what we had. Once our love was strong, and it can't be again. You said it takes two to make love last. You were right all along, so help me hold on. You were right all along, so help me hold on. Oh, thank you. Thank y'all very much.
Yeah, all right. Well, up till yesterday, everybody, Chris and the rest of us up here had no idea. We never knew each other, is what I'm telling you. We called Chris. I got his number from another guy, actually a friend of a friend, who sent me and said, try this guy out. So he shows up yesterday. He doesn't know any of us. We don't know him. We know nothing. And he just comes in here and just plays and did an absolutely incredible job. And the coolest thing, man, is, you know, he actually thought he was going to get paid, and so we...
Wait, what?
Yeah, what? Wait, what? Well, oh, wait a second. Oh, I left it over here. All right, we're going to do one more song. Y'all have a good time? Everybody okay? Yeah. All right, what about you new folks? Y'all, I always worry about the new folks. Can we get anything for you? Nothing? All right. Yeah, we're going to try to do the same song here at the end together. And don't forget, on the break, you can pick up tickets to the Christmas show and a lot of other shows. Starting at the first of the year, everybody, the Orange Blossom Opry has everybody in their house cat coming here. I want to tell you this. The Orange Blossom Opry, thank God for a place like this. And God bless all you people for coming out here supporting the Orange Blossom Opry and supporting live music, something we don't have enough of anymore. Are you okay, sir? Because you're just sitting there like that and just... You all right? You should be all right. You got two women. You got one on each side. What? I should take him out. Yeah, you take him out. All right, folks. God bless y'all.
You're shivering in the dark. It's raining in the park in meantime. South of the river, you stop and you hold everything. Band is blowing Dixie, double full time. You feel alright when you hear the music sing. But now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in and out of the rain, you hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places. Now, but the horns, they're blowing that sound. Way on down south. Way on down south, London town. Out Guitar George, yeah, he knows all the chords. Mind is strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. an old guitar is all he could afford. When he gets under the lights, he makes it sing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing all right. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving up for Friday nights with the Sultans. Yeah, we're the Sultans of Swing. In a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in the brick brown pack baggies and those pack full of souls. Don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans play Creole. Creole. All right. Steps right up to the microphone as he says it last as the time bell rings. Good night, now it's time to go home. Then he makes it fast with one more thing. We're the Sultans. We're the Sultans of Swing.
Thank you, everybody. Kevin Kingston down there on the bass guitar. Doug Stock right here. Todd Bowers in the back. Mickey Adams right here. Chris Cockburn. My name's Bobby Randall. God bless each and every one of you. We're going to take about a short 15-minute break, and we'll be right back with Let's Hang On.